Well, are we ready to see this silly little thing sit here and run constantly without any major hiccups? Let's give it a whirl and see what it does. That switch. And flip that switch. There we go. We got a nice little bitty rainbow generator sitting there chilling out, making a whole bunch of power for the moment. So, hello everybody, this is Frogman. Welcome back to Levitated. I did a fair amount of troubleshooting in between episodes to get this stupid thing working, and I went ahead and put a flux plug on it because, of course, that's 25 million RF a tick that we get to play with, and I forgot I was going to grab a thing and make sure that you clowns couldn't get stuck in here. I'm going to have to fence them off so they can't get to those because they're just noisy and annoying, but it does run, it does work, and it's doing what I need it to do for the moment in time. So this episode we're going to do a little bit of getting on with the rest of the sister, I should say, the pack here, but for now I want to go ahead and just shut this off because we don't need it running, we don't need it wasting the power. So what I did to fix it, namely, was the AE system's having problems for whatever reason crafting certain items. Namely the pink dye, and what I've just found out actually was can I get down here, the ender eyes that I'm using in here, because an eye of ender generates a considerable amount more RF tick for longer in an ender generator than it does just by using regular ender pearls. So because of the fact we have the ability to do the ender eyes pretty reasonably cheaply, I have gone ahead and done that just because that's one of the main way we're getting power for the base. So we're going to shut you off for right now. We don't need that thing making a bunch of noise. What I did to fix that is, for the moment, I think we're going to give it a test. I went and put up a secondary squeezer for this recipe and this recipe. So we have two mechanical squeezers doing the recipes that we need. Because I think what was happening is this was getting bound up on trying to craft something for the other one and couldn't get it to work all the time correctly. So we're going to give that a try. We're going to see what it does. This over here, I do believe we have a reasonable amount of speed upgrades in this now. This should be fast enough to be able to produce the enchanted items that we need for the enchantment generator. And this potion generator is our problem because we're being lazy and we're doing water bottles. I don't care. I don't need any power coming off of any one of these things. We're just going to continue to worry about these as we go. I mean, I do have a plug on each one of them, and we're going to continue to kind of think about it. Once we get to a point where we actually may be using enough energy to say that this thing actually needs to do stuff, we'll go ahead and then go use it, because when we do finally get to the the miners and whatnot from environmental tech, we'll be able to use stuff. So the fix for this, surprisingly to me, was transfer nodes and transfer pipes and for speed upgrades. Transfer nodes, because of the fact they have a secondary interface right here. I should say this is a storage slot, meaning I'm keeping a bottle in there that is immediately capable of being transferred immediately into this thing because of, reasonably fast. These are faster than a ender conduit with 5 or 15 speed upgrades in it. So I was not aware of that. I guess it's just me and being silly, but that works. It works perfectly fine. It acts fast enough to be able to move things back and forth, so we're good to go. And as long as that keeps running, then this thing will run for as long as we need it to run. So what are we going to do today? Today, what we're going to do is we're going to craft the rainbow in a box. We're going to craft, I think it's 10. I think all we need is 10 rainbow ingots to be able to craft the bifrost blocks or whatever it is that we need in order to be able to make the thing. So the ingots themselves are not impossible to make. So at this point, they're not impossible to make. We can do all the fun stuff. Rainbow ingots are right over here. Rainbow ingots are made with a block of uranium, an ender crystal, and a Perseant crystal. This I thought I was going to have to spend a little bit of time in between episodes doing, but apparently I already did this episode or two ago because I have 10 shulker vials in here. So a lot of this is just going to be crafting of things. So the whole reason why we did this whole silly thing is because the only way you can get a rainbow stone is by running stone burnt through a resonator while there is a rainbow generator running. So let's go do that. Turn everybody on and turn this one on. The one downstairs should be on. There's a rainbow generator running. And we need a bit of stone burnt. Can I spell, please? I know we have plenty of this. I need 10 of those. 10 of those. And as long as you stay running, there you go blinking. Why are you blinking? You were running perfectly fine. Maybe it's just, what is wrong? Are we back over here to being this one being a problem? No, see, it's running constantly. That's exactly what I want to see that one do. This is on. This is on. I still think that ping generator may be a problem, or it's going to be this one. So we'll find out. We're just going to get this thing going and get this over with. Let's get this done. I need 10 of those. We have 10 speed upgrades. That's going to take a lot of power to do. 704 GP. I should have enough set to... Come on now, really? Give me half of those back. Finish the job. Thank you. And we're going to let those run and then start the next project. So I think what I'm going to do while those are running is let's start with the crystals that we're going to need. So rainbow blocks. We need the rainbow ingot, so hit that times A. And rainbow blocks, we're going to need both the ender crystals, which we're going to wait until we're going to do this one second. So I need 10 of these plus 10 vibrant crystals. So let's get 10 vibrant crystals going, which shouldn't be too much. We're going to have to wait on all of those, but we can sure do this as we go. And all of these were rewards for hunting through various dungeons, so they stack. They have the same meta, however you want to say it, and these are ones that I had to actually go collect. So let's see, are we still running? We're still running. Beautiful. We got to wait on you to craft all the fun stuff. Are you still working? Cool. Well, I'm going to go put these over here because I think this might be some of my problem. Now, this thing's getting about as good as it's going to get. I mean, I would love to have a stack of those in there, but I had to kind of AFK at my wither farm out here for quite a while. I don't know if I've shown you guys this mess. But we're making a pretty decent amount of stuff at this point. Sorry for the noise. But I had to kind of sit out here and idle so we could get a bit of other things. But you know what I mean. Let's go back to Skybase. This is kind of funny. I think one of those things, I could go ahead and set up a powered spawner for that, but I would still have to drop them into a room like that, and there's no point in wasting RF on things and stuff. So let's see. We needed... Did we get all of them? Come on. 10 of those. Go ahead and make 10 more because we're going to need 10 more. And then I have to stand right here and do this. Oh, I need to get some XP. I should... Did I ever do that thing where... I don't think I can do those. What did I do? I think my levels are glitched again. Great, wonderful. Let's see. We need an experience rod, I believe. I don't think I've made one of those yet. Cool. Let me see. Energetic. We're going to have to let that roll a minute. I don't think I can... Can I? Do we have one of those experience books? I forget. It's been so long. I've been playing so many other mod packs that I can't remember what the heck I've got in this one. He's coming down here. At least they die. That was half the reason why I put them up there, is that they die falling that far. Tome of. We don't have a tome, do we? In here or anywhere. Nope. Nope. Okay, can I make one of those real quick? Possibly. Can I make a book? Do we have anything laying around to make a book with? Make a book. Actually, I could probably just... Now that I think about it. Come here. Why do I not have any of that on me? I know we had some. Where is my pressurized conduit? There it is. Can I do this? Yes. Excellent. Go. All right, well, I'm going to sit here and do this while everything cooks up, but I think this is done. It is. Cool. So I can shut that thing off if I want to. We'll let it... Well, we're wasting RF on everything else at this point. I think what I may do is we'll shut it off. We don't need these running, and we'll go ahead over here and take these guys down. Come on, bad potion effects, go away. And give me that trash can here. And then we can do this. And let that one run. Alrighty then, so I'm going to have to go through all these. I will be back once we get those done. And that should have been the last one of those. Now we go upstairs with a bunch of soul vials that we just emptied. Hello, all 10 of you. And, well, you're here. Yoink. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we have 10 of those. Where is my thing? Workshop-y, go. Thank you. Did we make those crystals? We got 10 of those. Same old deal here. We're going to do this times this 10 times. And the last one. Get him over with. And I'm going to go ahead and put that back downstairs. We may have to hook this into the... Wow, that thing puts that stuff out quite a ways. May have to hook this into the AE system just because, you know, it's sitting here and I'm not really doing anything with it. All right, so that one's on. Those are on. This whole system is actually back to being screwy again because I need to go ahead and run a redstone line over to this one over there. Where are we? We need to go to this. So now we need to go ahead and find all of those crystals. So we should have 10 of these and 10 of these and a rainbow block plus uranium, which we have a bunch. And I should be able to put all of those here. It's going to be interesting. So that is this to that to this to that. All right, well, let's go see what it does. I should just have to go here and all of that here and do it like that. Wow, how much power is that going to take? Why are you not being supported by any kind of amount of power? Here. Where is that thing? Come here. I thought we had more power net going into this. Can you, not? Have. There you go. $32,000 RF a tick. Wow. Well, we've already got a couple of them done. Blink. Oh, they should all finish shortly. Maybe. Let's go. Last 7. Yay, there's all of those. Cool. Give me that back, for God's sakes. We don't need to leave that in here. I think that's the only problem about these connectors. After a while, they get to a point where they can't move power fast enough because we have plenty of power storage here. I upgraded them all to vibrance in between episodes. Okay, so rainbow ingots. Rainbow ingots. Rainbow ingots are cool. There we go. Ding, 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 ding. So let's hit our button. What do we get? That's to the end of the thing. Now it's time to go home. That should have opened up a line, I think. Hello? Did it not open up a portal line? It just said, hey, that's the end of it. Craft a rainbow ingot. And now it's time to go home. So the use on this guy, if we read it, right-click on a Bifrost block with a rainbow ingot to turn it into a rainbow block. A rainbow block, we are looking for Where is it? Rainbow block. I think it's that one right there. Yes. And a rainbow block, right-click a Bifrost block with a rainbow ingot to turn it into a Bifrost block, blah, blah, blah. We know this. And it should be something along those lines. Now, this is something that I built way, way, way early on in game. I mean, as soon as I was able to build a Rod of the Bifrost, I made one. And a Rod of the Bifrost is amazing because I can do this with it, and it lets me make a kind of a visible floaty thingy in the air. But it'll also let me do this. Dink. That's a Bifrost block. Hello. Hello. That's a Bifrost block. Oh, let's see. What do we got? Right-click a Bifrost block with a rainbow ingot to get that. A Bifrost block. Oh. I didn't know that was a thing. Alpha glass. Alpha glass we can do. We just need some mana glass. Do we have any mana glass? I think we can do this. We need 10 of those. Duh. Use your JEI, kids. Use your JEI. Do I have any alpha glass? I think I do, actually. I have mana glass, which I think all we're going to need is one more piece of that. So let's do this. And dink. And gimme. So this to that. No, I did not know that. Is this a breakable block? No, sweet. So click, 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 and click. Please tell me I can mine these. Oh, yeah, that's right. I don't have that. Well, then do this. Wait. Let's go down here with the other portal. And we'll set this up down here. Hopefully, this should function correctly. Nope, don't do that. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Give me my stupid dank null here. What do we got going on? I want that. And then we just do this. Rainbow block, build a portal. And I guess you can just use something for that for right now. And I'm being totally, completely cheap on this because if I wanted to, I can actually just break and replace it once we get to the overworld and come back. So, alrighty then. Are we ready to go to the overworld? I think I am ready to go to the overworld. I'm pretty sure that it's not going to be what I expect it to be. I want to make sure. I think we should be chunk loaded on all of that stuff. I think everything should be ready to go. As far as I know, the next step is to do this, which lights the portal, and we can go in it. And that is exactly what I was expecting to see. A void world. It's gone. And we're in a swampland. Wonderful. Look at all those poor sheep and pigs down there. Alrighty then. This is not ideal. So what are we going to get for this? Can we possibly make a thing here we can stand on outside of this? Sure. Let's just use the blue ones for now. Actually, no. What we can do is we can do this, because I grabbed that. Correct? Good. Let's just make us a platform to stand on. Where are we at? We're Y level 70, so we should be above anything that's going to be here, especially in the swampland. Go ahead and make me a spot to stand. Ooh, boy, what was that? Cool. Now we can stand over there. Give me this. Oh, right. I forget. We have the weather mod in this as well. And we also have, what's the name of my favorite thing in the whole wide world? The, Advanced rocketry is also in this pack. So cool. We have a small base of operations to play with here. I guess it's at the point here we're going to go ahead and knock a few of these down so that we can keep the animals from spawning while we're here. The mods from animals. Mobs from spawning while we're here. All right, yeah, there's a I don't remember if I disabled it or not or shut some of the stuff off, but the tornado weather, extreme weather mod is also in this pack. It's something that I have not had to witness yet because of the fact we've been living in the end and there is no weather in the end. So, all right, we made it to the overworld. Let's go look at our box and see what we get. That should have unlocked. There it is. Sun, moon, and stars. You've made it back home, but this world really isn't your ideal settlement since there's not what you would call anything but the void. Anything left in here. So we're going to have a whole nother line of progression, a whole nother line of cool stuff. We've got a bunch of things. Just don't wait. Corey Mine's way you can build enchanted books. And yeah, I know this. I'm not worried about that thing. I have other plans for mining. We're going to get into this stuff because of all that wonderful power that we created. All that massive amount of power that we created will now allow us to be able to get into the wonderful fun stuff that is void ore mining and things and stuff. So we're going to have to kind of do a little bit more playing around because I do believe we're going to be looking for various ores in this general thing. Am I going to get anything at all to spawn? So bauxite, that's beautiful. I don't really need it. Voidstone is in here. I'm going to have to rebuild and queue up a whole lot of stuff, because I think what we're going to be after at this point is we're going to need to be able to get after the void ore mining. I mean, I've got all that power. I've got all that fun, usable RF to mess with. I hope this is not what I think it is, because like that tornado mod, when it comes through and it decides to tear things up, it rips everything up to pieces to the point I don't want to be here. So we will be living in the end for a while. Let's go ahead and plunk one of these down again, and we'll just go ahead and build a few of these. And I'll have to go ahead and set up the scanner and the cube thingy and all that wonderful, cool stuff. But let's just build a few chunks just to see what we end up with. I'm only seeing bauxite. And, of course, we ended up in a swamp, which is hilarious. Just build a few of these very quickly and see what we come up with. Because I may have to move to a different location in the end to see if we can get out of this swamp. Ooh, there was something. I think I saw something right over there. Interesting. Make another one. Just for fun. Yeah, not really seeing much of anything. Cool. Okay, so we got a few places to play. Do we see anything in the walls that's interesting to us other than that bauxite ore? I don't see anything right now. I mean, these void stone block messes. I think that's what we're looking. Yes, that's what I'm looking for right there. Do we have fortune on this pick? Yes, we do. Give me that. Yes. Gimme, 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 gimme. Excellent. Is there anything else here? Yes, I need a few of these. Gimme, 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 gimme. Hey, you don't, no. You're not gonna, man, that's a good chunk of stuff. Fix this. Don't waste that stuff. It's kind of expensive. Cobblestone is cheap. We can do cobblestone. And actually I get basalt now, which is cool. I had a bunch of basalt before. Not that I can't craft basalt as it is. Is there any reason for us to be collecting the void stone? I don't think there is. Man, that stuff's hard. These rubies are something we need desperately to be able to move on. So these rubies, in order for us to be able to make anything, I mean, that's the orchid for the overworld here, which we're probably not going to craft. But in order to be able to make the miner, any of these, we're going to need a diode, I believe, which is an energy crystal, which is a ruby from this whole mess, which is also one of those things. Yes, I do believe with a certain amount of things, I did look through it and I can make these with the, how did that trick go? It was industrial centrifuge to here, but the industrial centrifuge, again, we need refined steel ingots. The only way we're getting refined steel ingots is in this system with steel ingots, coke dust, and calcite dust. Calcite dust is another one of those, oh my god, holy cow, centrifugal separator with basalt dust, and basalt dust is in here. Now, we now have tons and tons of basalt. You can craft basalt using thermal, which I believe I still have the access to or do things. Is there any reason for the void stone? Do we need it? Just grab one. Is there any reason for me to keep this? Use. No. Okay, cool. All right, well, we've got some toys now. We can do a few things. I'm happy. I'm living in the overworld again, man. Ooh, that missed one. Hey, dude, I don't need you. Get out of here. Goodbye. Get. One more. That will allow us to make a few things. What that means now is we can get into the mod that I'm not exactly looking forward to, which is Tech Reborn. But hey, we'll get to where we need to be. Awesome. I've got all the fun, cool things. We've got red garnets. We've got rubies. I think what we're going to do is I'm going to have to kind of pay attention to how I rebuild these, but I do want a handful of those before we get too excited. There's a bunch more over here. I wonder what this holds for us. This is sapphire. What do we get for sapphire? Come on. What is that? Is that just water? I don't think it's water. Yes, it is water. Oh boy, what do we get for these? Use on these. Anything? The Lapitron crystals. Oh. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Energy drills. Yeah, it did. Okay. Awesome. Okay, cool. Well, I know what I'm going to be doing in between episodes, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to be rebuilding chunks. I'm going to be mining up various things that we're going to find, like sapphire ores and ruby ores and stuff, because we needed to be able to progress through the next chapter and do a few other things, and I just messed it up. You know, what is that stupid void thingy? Void. Excavation. What does it cost to make those? I may make those and put it on this tool. I think I have a slot. I think you can put them on these, right? Yeah, I just have to. Ouch. Ouch. We may look at that just because this is going to take a while. But anyhow, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm happy to be living in the overworld and now being able to build chunks, and we should be able to move on forward. I think fairly soon we're going to start looking at doing a lot of mass production of resources, because we now have, gosh darn it, we now have plenty of power to do it. So we will probably start looking into environmental tech, and we're going to start looking into the mod that I really am not looking forward to, which is Tech Reborn. So I'll see you guys all in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.